Welcome, one and all, to the Fantasia region. I am Arch-Wizard Harmony, and I will be guiding you through the world of Fakemon, Crown and Castle. Today, I'll be showing you what you would expect to see while traveling through the flat plains of Route 1. Here you will find your first companions on your adventures. Our first Fakemon is the humble Nebulet, a small owlet Pokemon based on the burrowing owl. I knew I wanted to make a Route 1 bird, if you will, but I've always found many of them to be bland. All of them are just normal flying types. So, I've opted to make it have the theming of stars and nebula, and perhaps a little bit of wizardry. The colors I picked directly from pictures of the Horsehead Nebula just to make sure the colors were just right. With a bit more rendering, our first monster of this region takes life. With its evolution, I opted to properly take it into the air with the dramatic pose taken from a barn owl. Most of this evolution involves aging it up. No longer is it the little apprentice, it is now the Grand Wizard. From its wings and tail extend clouds of stardust, providing it a more ethereal silhouette than its down-to-earth predecessor. Its rounded feathers from before have even been sharpened slightly to give it an edge of danger. Its colors are once again taken straight from the color reference before. The star motif increases as well with this design. Not only does the facial star grow, but soon in rendering, a constellation will appear in its wings and tail, a true embodiment of the night sky. This is no normal bird. Behold, Stella 1 takes flight. Our next creature discovered takes a new direction. Limber and cunning, the Alfear lures people and Pokemon alike with its beautiful form. This monster was designed with the concept of an early game dog Pokemon in mind, as my primary experience with Pokemon is X and Emerald, both of which have a sort of Route 1 dog. Though its role is meant to be that, it also takes a significant portion of its design from the proportions of a deer. Alfear is of course based on elves and fairies from mythology, not the whimsical ones, the ones that kidnap people. Despite its fairy typing and notable lack of dark type, it is a very devious being. Alfear's evolution, Windrid, continues along this path of nefarious fairies. I knew I wanted this one to be more cryptid or Wendigo-like, something that would be outright terrifying to find in the forest. It is absolutely massive, but with thin limbs and extremely long neck. It grows antlers with its evolution, becoming more and more elk-like. Its face now resembles a skull, and, of course, I made sure to give it some dramatic lighting to highlight its eerie nature. Don't get lost in these forests, you might not make it back. My next monster on the list is what I imagine would be the one that would be able to learn a lot of TM and HM moves. I was originally going to make it an entirely normal type Pokemon, but with it being a mole, I figured that it might be best to add ground type as well. It is of course based on the mythos of dwarves, small beings clever with tools. Admittedly, I do not care for this design, but I like the evolutions, so this had to be in here. Disappointments aside, the idea does still manage to convey the intention quite well, a dwarven mole, with a mustache even a certain egg-shaped villain would be proud of. The next stage of Dwemel is Dwehelm, a further exploration of the dwarven theme, and, let's be honest, a far better rendition of the concept. Unlike many digging monsters which seem to always evolve to grow farther above the ground, the Dwemel line instead sinks farther into the earth as their digging skill increases. With the evolution, Dwehelm now bears a pattern of fur that resembles that of a helmet and gauntlets around its hands. The mustache also of course grows greater, why wouldn't it? Dwehelm is now ready to carve all manner of pathways for you and your team. The final... Dang it. Forgot to start recording at the right time. Well, at least you get to see me color and shade it. Here you can see Dwedeep and the furthering of the pattern of the diggy diggy hole. Well, with the sketching not shown, there's not much more to say. Let's get back to the start again. Our next encounter is this small bug. Not much more than a common pill bug wrapped around a little twig. Not much stands out about it at this stage, basically just a normal looking bug. Doesn't move around much, but has quite the defensive ability. It's also shaped perfectly for other Pokemon to pick it up and throw it as a weapon. Slow, but determined, Koshpod rolls into the fray.
Oh no, not again! I forgot to record!
Alright, do I have the recording this time? Okay, thank gosh. The last Pokemon for this region is a mono-electric type. You would expect the electric type to have an energetic and lively personality, but I've instead opted for this lazy lizard. There was no sharp edges on this guy. Once I had the idea in mind, everything was a cakewalk after that. Unlike many electric types, Lasius has no protrusions, just some soft shapes and round patterns. Think of it as a living bug zapper instead of a bolt of lightning. With all that being said, Lasius takes a nap before battle. With all those drawn, our world of Fantasian is starting to become a living world. Thank you for watching my silly creature drawing adventures. Love if you could show your support and stick around. And if you ever want to share your own artistic journeys with artists like myself, join my Discord in the description. Goodbye for now. May we meet again. Have a wonderful day.